Hello friends, welcome to Akulmach. India's quantum leap is changing the rules of the global tech race by 2026. We will explore the ambitious National Quantum Mission (NQM) plans. They push for 50 to 100 qubit systems and how the subcontinent is positioning itself as a quantum computing superpower. Let's explore the hardware, the roadmap, and the future of technology in India. Let's proceed further. Hello and welcome to this special edition. Today we are delving into a topic that could fundamentally reshape our future, not in decades or two, but within the next 3 years. We're talking about the quantum computing and specifically the quiet but monumental strides India is making in this hyper competitive field. For decades, the global tech race has been dominated by few key players, but what if I told you that by 2026 the playing field is set to shift dramatically? What if a nation often celebrated for its software prowess is now poised to become a hardware powerhouse in the most advanced computing frontier? That nation is India, and its national quantum mission is not just ambitious, it's a game changer. Get ready because the global tech race just changed forever. To truly appreciate what India is doing, we first need to provide a quick premiere on the quantum computing itself. Forget everything you know about traditional computers that store information as simple zeros and ones, which are known as bits. Quantum computer operates on a different level. Mind-bending principles using the qubits. Imagine a light switch is either on or off, or which is zero. That's a classic bit. A qubit, however, is like that switch being on and off and simultaneously somewhere between all at once. This phenomena is called the superposition. It allows qubit to process vastly more information than classical bits. Then there is entanglement, where two qubits become so deeply linked that they share the same fate, no matter how far apart they are. If you know the state of one, you instantly know the state of the other. These two properties, which is superposition and entanglement, are the superpowers of the quantum computing. Why does this matter? Because with these powers, quantum computers can solve problems that are utterly impossible for even the most powerful supercomputers today. Think drug discovery, advanced material science, financial modeling, and breaking current encryption methods. It's not just a faster computing, it's a fundamentally new kind of computing. India's journey in technology isn't new. For decades, it has been a global leader in IT services, a software powerhouse, and a hub for outsourcing. From Bangalore or Bangalore to Hyderabad, Indian engineers have been the backbone of the tech giants worldwide. We have seen incredible achievements like the Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO) launching missions to Mars and the Moon on shoestring budgets. However, when it comes to cutting edge hardware development, especially in the advanced computing, India often played catch up. That narrative is rapidly changing. Over the past few years, we are seeing a concrete push towards indigenous innovation, particularly in deep tech. The government's Make in India initiative isn't just a slogan, it's driving the real investment into manufacturing, high tech, and R&D. This foundation, coupled with vast pool of highly skilled STEM graduates, have created a fertile ground for ambitious projects. And no project is more ambitious right now than the quantum mission, which is the National Quantum Mission. In April 2023, the Indian government officially approved the National Quantum Mission, also known as NQM, allocating staggering 6,000 crore rupees, roughly 725 million US dollars, over 8 years. This isn't just an investment, it's a declaration of the intent. India is not just participating in the quantum race, it aims to lead it. The NQM has a clear aggressive target. By 2026, India aims to develop intermediate scale quantum computer with 50 to 100 physical qubits. To put that into perspective, 50 to 100 qubit is the sweet spot for demonstrating quantum advantages, where the quantum machines perform a task demonstrably faster than any classical supercomputer. This mission is strategically divided, focusing on various quantum technology domains, such as quantum computing itself. Building the actual machine is important. This involves exploring different architectures, including superconducting qubits, which are incredibly fragile and need to be cooled to near absolute zero, and photonic qubits, which use light particles. Next is developing secure, unhackable communication network using quantum principles, crucial for national security. Next is creating an ultra precise sensor for applications ranging from medical diagnostics to geological surveys. Next is the quantum materials, researching new materials with unique quantum properties to enable future breakthroughs. The NQM is not just about building the hardware, it's about creating an entire quantum ecosystem, from fundamental research to industry applications, and crucially, nurturing a new generation of quantum scientists and engineers. So, who are the minds behind this monumental undertaking? It's a collaborative effort spanning India's premier academic institutions and research. So, institutes like Indian Institute of Technology, also known as IITs, across the country, the Indian Institute of Science (IISc), Bangalore, and the Center for Development of Advanced Computing (CDAC) are at the forefront. Teams of physicists, computer scientists, and engineers are working tirelessly in labs, some even in clean rooms environment, fabricating these incredibly delicate quantum chips. We are seeing remarkable individuals and collective efforts. For example, group are exploring superconducting quantum systems, building and operating systems cooled to millikelvin temperatures, where unique quantum phenomena can be observed and manipulated. Using the entanglement photons to perform quantum calculations, which could lead to more robust quantum network. Next is the quantum software development, creating the algorithms and programming tools to make these powerful machines useful, a crucial step often overlooked. While specific project details are often under wraps due to competitive nature of this field, what's clearly visible is the rapid acceleration of both theoretical and experimental frameworks. The government is also fostering partnership with startups and private industries, understanding that innovation thrives at the intersection of the academia, government, and enterprise. Why is India making this massive push for quantum supremacy now? The answer lies in both economic opportunities and the strategic necessities. Economically, the global quantum computing market is projected to worth billions and even trillions. In the coming decades, being a leader means not just participating but shaping this future, creating high value jobs, and driving a new wave of technological innovation. It's about moving up the value chain from software services to cutting edge hardware and intellectual properties. Strategically, quantum computer has profound implications for national security and defense. The ability to break current encryption and conversely to create unbreakable communication is a game changer for espionage, cyber warfare, and intelligence. Even major global power recognize this, which is why nations like the US, China, and the European Union have already invested billions into this space. India's entry with such clear targets for 2026 signals its intent to not to be left behind in what many calls the next arms race, and the other name is the quantum's arm race. It's about asserting technological sovereignty and ensuring it has the capability to protect its interest in quantum enabled world. Of course, a mission of this magnitude, not without its challenges. Quantum computing is notoriously difficult uh, for reasons known as decoherence. Qubits are incredibly fragile. They easily lose quantum properties through interaction with their own environment. Maintaining their quantum state long enough to perform calculation is a monumental engineering feat. Next is the error correction. Quantum computers are prone to a lot of errors. Developing robust quantum error correction mechanism is one of the biggest hurdles. Next is the talent gap. Who's going to do all this work? Well, while India has vast STEM talent pool, the number of specialists with deep expertise in quantum mechanics, superconducting circuits, or photonic integrated circuit is still relatively small. Nurturing this talent is very, very crucial. Next is infrastructure. Building and maintaining the highly specialized labs, clean rooms, and cryogenic facilities required for quantum research is quite expensive and very complex. However, India's history shows a remarkable ability to overcome technological hurdles with ingenuity and focused effort, often in resource constrained environment. The NQM specifically addresses the talent gap through dedicated training programs and international collaboration. The emphasis on indigenous development means building local expertise and supply chains from the ground up. The road to 2026 is quite steep, but the trajectory is clear and the commitment is unwavering. So, how exactly the global tech race just changed with this development? Firstly, it adds a powerful new contender. India's strategic entry and rapid progress force other nations to re-evaluate their timelines and investments. It signals that quantum innovation is not confined to a handful of established tech players. Secondly, it fosters greater collaboration and competition. While the competition drives innovation, the immense complexity of the quantum computing also necessitate global scientific collaborations. India's contribution will enrich the global knowledge base. Thirdly, it could democratize access to quantum technology. If India succeeds in developing a cost-effective quantum solution, it could lower the barriers to entry for developing nations, democratizing access to this transformative technology. By 2026, India aims to have its own 50 to 100 qubit system up and running. We could see tangible breakthroughs. You can imagine, things like drug discovery. It will help us developing new medicines for current incurable diseases significantly much faster. Then, things about material science, designing revolutionary new materials for everything from batteries to aerospace and even space tech. Next is AI, powering next generation artificial intelligence with unparalleled processing capabilities. AI is going to change the whole landscape for humanity. Isn't just building a quantum computer, it is building a future where it is a foundational pillar of the next technological revolution. From the theoretical wonders of superposition and entanglement to the ambitious target of the National Quantum Mission, India is on a clear path to becoming a quantum superpower by 2026. This isn't just about national pride, it's about a global impact. The investment, the scientific talent, the strategic vision, all are converging to create a vibrant quantum ecosystem. While the journey is challenging, the potential rewards are immense, promising breakthrough that will touch every aspect of our lives. Keep your eyes on India because in the fascinating complex world of quantum computing, the rules are being rewritten and the global tech race just changed forever. Thank you, friends, for joining me live on this very special broadcast. If you have any question, please leave them in the comment section below. And I would like to say goodbye only to catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.